Imagine standing before massive golden gates, their intricate design shimmering in the sunlight. You've heard tales of the paradise that lies beyond, a realm of eternal bliss and enlightenment. But as you reach out to touch the gates, they remain firmly shut. What would you do to gain entry? This is the story of one monk's journey to unlock the gates of paradise and the profound wisdom he discovered along the way. In ancient Japan, there lived a devoted Buddhist monk named Genshin. For years, he had dedicated his life to spiritual practice, meditating for hours each day and studying the sacred texts. Genshin believed that if he could perfect his practice, he would surely gain entry to the Pure Land, the Buddhist paradise. One day, Genshin heard of a great master who lived atop a distant mountain. It was said that this master held the key to unlocking the gates of paradise. Without hesitation, Genshin set out on a long and arduous journey to seek the master's guidance. After weeks of travel, Genshin finally reached the mountain's peak. There, he found a humble hermitage where the master resided. The old master greeted Genshin with a warm smile and invited him inside for tea. As they sat together, Genshin eagerly asked, "Master, I have come from afar to learn the secret of entering paradise. Please, teach me how to unlock its gates." The master looked at Genshin with kind eyes and replied, "My dear monk, the gates of paradise are not locked. They have always been open." Confused, Genshin pressed further, "But if they are open, why can't I see them? Why can't I enter?" The master smiled and said, "You cannot see them because you are looking in the wrong place. The gates of paradise are not somewhere out there." He gestured to the distant horizon. "They are right here," he said, pointing to Genshin's heart. Genshin furrowed his brow, still not understanding. The master continued, "You see, paradise is not a place you can reach by perfecting your practice or accumulating good deeds. It is a state of mind, a way of being in the world." The master then shared a story. There once was a man who spent his entire life searching for a precious jewel. He traveled to distant lands, climbed the highest mountains, and dove into the deepest oceans. But no matter where he looked, he couldn't find the jewel. Exhausted and disappointed, he returned home. As he sat down to rest, he felt something in his pocket. To his amazement, it was the very jewel he had been searching for all along. It had been with him the entire time. Genshin listened intently, beginning to grasp the deeper meaning behind the master's words. The master continued, "Like that man, you have been searching for paradise outside of yourself. But the truth is, paradise is already within you. It is in the way you perceive the world, in the kindness you show to others, and in the peace you cultivate in your own heart." Genshin sat in silence, letting the master's words sink in. He realized that all his years of rigorous practice, while valuable, had also created a barrier. He had been so focused on achieving a future state of enlightenment that he had missed the beauty and wonder of the present moment. The master then asked Genshin to close his eyes and take a deep breath. "Now," he said, "listen to the birds singing, feel the warmth of the sun on your skin, and notice the gentle rise and fall of your breath. This, right here, is paradise." As Genshin followed the master's instructions, something remarkable happened. He felt a profound sense of peace wash over him. The world around him seemed to come alive in a way he had never experienced before. The chirping of the birds became a celestial symphony. The warmth of the sun felt like a divine embrace, and his breath connected him to the rhythm of the universe. In that moment, Genshin understood. The gates of paradise had indeed been open all along. He had simply been too preoccupied with his search to notice. Genshin's story teaches us several important lessons. 1. The present moment is the key to paradise. By fully embracing and appreciating the here and now, we can experience a profound sense of peace and joy. 2. True enlightenment comes from within. While external practices and teachings can guide us, ultimate wisdom and happiness are found within our own hearts and minds. 3. Our perception shapes our reality. How we choose to see and interact with the world around us determines our experience of it. 4. Letting go of expectations. Sometimes, our rigid ideas about spiritual progress can actually hinder our growth. Being open and receptive allows for deeper insights. 5. The power of mindfulness. By paying attention to our sensory experiences and inner states, we can tap into a wellspring of peace and contentment. Application to modern life. In our fast-paced, goal-oriented world, Genshin's story holds particular relevance. Many of us are constantly striving for the next achievement, the next milestone, believing that happiness lies just around the corner. We chase after success, wealth, and recognition, thinking these will bring us lasting fulfillment. But what if, like Genshin, we're missing the paradise that's already here? Here are some ways we can apply the wisdom of this story to our modern lives. 1. Practice mindfulness. Take time each day to pause and really notice your surroundings. Feel the texture of your clothes, listen to the sounds around you, and savor the flavors of your food. These simple acts can bring a sense of wonder and appreciation to everyday experiences. 2. Cultivate gratitude. Instead of always focusing on what's lacking in your life, make a habit of acknowledging the good things you already have. This shift in perspective can dramatically increase your sense of well-being. 3. Embrace imperfection. Let go of the idea that you need to be perfect or that your life needs to meet certain criteria before you can be happy. Accept yourself and your circumstances as they are, while still working towards positive change. 4. Connect with others. Paradise isn't a solitary experience. Build meaningful relationships and practice kindness and compassion. The joy we bring to others often becomes our own. 5. Find balance. While it's important to have goals and aspirations, don't let them overshadow the present moment. Strive for a balance between working towards the future and appreciating the now. 6. Engage in reflective practices. Whether it's meditation, journaling, or simply taking quiet walks in nature, find ways to turn your attention inward and explore your inner landscape. 7. Simplify. In a world of constant stimulation and accumulation, sometimes less is more. Declutter your physical space and your schedule. Create room for stillness and simplicity in your life. Remember, like Genshin, We don't need to climb a mountain or find a mystical key to unlock the gates of paradise. The key is already in our possession. It's our awareness, our ability to be fully present and engaged with life as it unfolds. By shifting our perspective and cultivating mindfulness, we can begin to see the extraordinary in the ordinary. The morning cup of coffee becomes a moment of bliss. A walk in the park becomes a journey of discovery, and a conversation with a friend becomes a profound exchange of human connection. This doesn't mean that life will always be easy or free from challenges, but by approaching each moment with openness and awareness, we can find peace and contentment even in difficult times. We can learn to see obstacles as opportunities for growth and setbacks as chances to practice resilience. In essence, we can create our own paradise, not by changing our external circumstances, but by transforming our inner landscape. As we do this, we may find that the world around us begins to change too. Our newfound peace and joy can ripple out, touching the lives of those around us and creating a more harmonious environment. As we conclude this journey through the gates of paradise, let's take a moment to reflect on our own lives. Where have we been searching for happiness and fulfillment? What gates have we been trying to unlock? Perhaps, like Genshin, we'll discover that the paradise we seek is not in some distant realm, but right here, in this very moment. The gates are open, inviting us to step through and embrace the wonder and beauty of life as it is. Remember, every breath is an opportunity to enter paradise. Every interaction is a chance to create heaven on earth. The choice is ours. Will we continue to search outside ourselves, or will we turn our gaze inward and unlock the paradise within? As you go about your day, carry this story with you. Let it remind you to pause, to breathe, to notice. Let it inspire you to open your heart to the present moment and all the gifts it holds. This is Awakened Mind, inviting you to step through your own gates of paradise. Until next time, may you find peace and joy in each moment of your journey.